Just kind of want to give you my experiences. This is on praying for people. I just want to share that with you guys. So I started this praying for people 3.5 years ago, probably for Walmart. I would go to Walmart during lunch, HEB, some of the parks. This is before COVID. I noticed some things that helped me, things that didn't. We're paying attention to where people were more open. So there are some, I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. There are some Walmarts that I go to, some HEBs that I go to, that they, the manager, the workers, they're very, very, let's just put it this way. There is a spiritual aspect to this. So when I'm out praying for people, different stores, different places, they're more open, there's more fruit that's going to be brought to. There's more people that are going to be open. How do you know that? Well, right now I went into an HEB here in San Antonio, and I was about to start doing I think I started doing a live video. I ended up deleting it because it went south real quick. It was the only HEB here in San Antonio downtown that has they say it has upstairs. It's 2 floors. 2 stories. So I went in that HEB. I was recording myself live. I was going up the escalator. That's what it has. It really is 1 floor, to be honest with you. The floor is up on the top level. All they did was put parking underneath it. So it's not really technically 2 floors per se. All they did was put the parking underneath. So it's a parking garage. So I'll tell you, I went and I was going, and maybe it's because I was going live, and maybe if I didn't go live, maybe it wouldn't have been so bad, but I was going live like I am right now, and I was just videotaping myself going up the escalator. So there's a part in the Bible that Jesus tells his disciples, go to these different cities, preach the word, and if they don't receive you, you dust your sandals off, and just, in other words, don't be too concerned. Don't go there again. Don't go to that place, because it's not fruitful. Those people are not welcoming the gospel of Jesus Christ. Why do I say this? I specifically say this because I went into that store. I went with the intention of just going live, and I was gonna, video. I've done this to different HEBs. Mind you, no one else has a problem with it. Another Walmart, a big Walmart that I go to, typically is right around the corner from my work. The employees, I know them. They're okay with me praying for people. I tell them I just come in here, I pray for people, that's it. But I'll tell you, I went to this HEB. I'm gonna go back to this HEB, this 2-story HEB. If y'all don't know what HEB is, it's a grocery store. It's no different than a Walmart or employee. Say, hey, I'm going live. I'm wanting to pray. I have my camera like this. She's over here on this side. You couldn't see her. Or she's down there on the floor stocking. And she said, do you have a camera? Are you recording me? And I said, I do have a camera. I am recording, but I'm not recording you. I'm recording myself. So her whole focus, I mean, I was like, I'm just out here praying for people. Do you mind? Would it be okay with you if I prayed with you? I mean, if that's a problem, I can turn it off. It was like pouring salt on a wound. I didn't know I was. And so if you pour some salt on a wound, it's very painful, right? And so it hurts. I don't know if I sense my discernment was somehow, some way, this girl, which I've met several people, got offended by someone in the church. Someone burned her. I don't know what her issue was. I didn't do anything wrong to her. I just asked her if she wanted prayer, and I didn't have my live video recording on her. She got so upset just because of that she went to go tell her manager on me. Her manager got upset too, and I was like, I guess she told him a lie, which was I was recording her and I wasn't. I was recording myself. I was recording live, yes, in their HEB, but no one else cares. Nobody cares. No, most of the HEBs I go here, they don't really care. They're like, hey brother, keep doing what you're doing. I know what you're doing, and I've talked to them. I said, I do it to help encourage some other brothers in Christ who are walking this out, who have never prayed for anybody, who have never seen anything like this. They've only seen it in a church setting. It encourages people who are non-believers. People who are non-believers. I have a lot of friends out here that y'all don't know this. I'm not gonna call them out. I'm not gonna put them on blast. I have several non-believers or people who don't go to church, or they believe in God, but they don't necessarily have a relationship with the Lord, because they've seen my videos and they've asked me to pray for either their family members or loved ones, maybe themselves. They've reached out to me. They've had sickness. They've had COVID. They've had other things, arthritis. They've had so many cancer, you name it. Anything you can think of. I can keep on and on and on. All kinds of unable to sleep, sleepless nights, torture, torment, demonic experiences. I could just keep on going. I'm just saying, a lot of these people don't have personal relationship with God. So when they see these videos, it encourages them to say, you know what? God is real. God is powerful. If his God, right, Carlos's God, can do this immediate like that, why can't he do it for me? I mean, he done healed that girl in the wheelchair. She walking like nothing. How come I can't do it? I think I can do it too, I think if he prayed for me, so they'll reach out to me, they'll ask me to pray for them. I prayed for them. They get healed, and it draws them closer to God. So what is all of this purpose about? What do I do this for? What's the ministry? Why do you do this? Are you trying to showboat? Are you trying to get likes? What you trying to do, Carlos? Like, what is it? What is it? What do you want? Do you want hearts? Do you want likes? Do you want to be popular? Or you want to build a church? No, I don't want to do none of that. I don't want to do none of that. Honestly, I just want people to draw closer to Jesus Christ. That is the whole purpose, and that is my whole motive for all of these live Facebook videos, whatever. In all that I do, my whole motive is to give someone a taste of the light of Jesus Christ, the goodness of God, the gospel, the love that God has for all of us, regardless whether we're churched or unchurched. Because I don't know if you guys seen any of my other videos, I actually most of the places I go to are not church. They're not commonplace. I went to a gay pride parade here in San Antonio. I'm giving you an example. I was praying for so many people who were gay, some that were trans, so many different people. You know what? I didn't come at them and say, hey, you a heathen, you a sinner. Look, that's not what my motive was. My motive is to plant a seed of God. And so that's what I did. I just wanted to share that with you guys, but the main thing I want to share with you is, if you're going out to pray for people, pay attention to the atmosphere. If you're not welcome there, dust your sandals off and move on. Don't worry about if people accept you or not. Don't get discouraged. Don't let that defeat you. I've seen so many different places, I've seen so many people that are very discouraging. Some people are very evil. Like that one girl, she was really ugly. She had no reason to do that to me. She could have just said, could you please not put your live Facebook video here in this store? I would appreciate it if you turn that off. That's it. That's all she had to do. But no, homegirl had to go tell her manager, and then he came up to me. I didn't tell you the finished product. So the only reason why I know she'd tell her manager is, and she was shady about it too. And I kind of felt like she was going to do something. I wasn't sure. She didn't do it in front of me. She did it like while I was leaving. So after she told me not to be, she said, don't be you can't be recording here. And I said, I'm not recording you. I'm recording myself. I was just asking if you wanted prayer. That's it. I've never had a problem at all. But I ran into her, and so after that, I turned it off because I said, you know what? I can feel the tension. I don't know what's going on with her, and there are a lot of people. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. You don't want anything to do with pastors, Christians, because you were burned, you were gossiped at. I don't know. I've met so many different people, even in churches, that they were burned, they were done wrong. Maybe their husband was a pastor, maybe their father was a pastor. I've heard it all. Somehow, some down the line, so they associate with this one Christian because that one Christian did them wrong, whether it was a girl, man, boy, whoever, pastor, leader, evangelist, deacon, I don't know, whatever you want to call yourself, because he was not walking the right way that they felt should be a Christian, and it looked bad upon other Christians. So they stereotype every Christian has to be like this. If that's your Christianity, I don't want nothing to do with it. That's how people think. If y'all gonna tell me that's not true, and a lot of y'all think the same way. You think one Democrat thinks like this, or one Republican, because they're a Trump supporter, now they must be a racist, whatever. And that's not true. So I say all that to say, my lessons learned, and I want to help y'all who are doing this too. Maybe you're out praying for people or something. I just words of wisdom. Just like the Bible talks about, Jesus told his disciples, if they don't receive you, dust your sandals off and move on. And that's how you know places are either open to the gospel or not. And I'm not saying, and you know, so after that, I never went back. I never went back to the HEB. I'm like, I'm not going to go back there. Obviously, I'm on the blacklist or whatever. I'm on their hit list for being the Christian minister who's praying for people. So yeah, I'm just telling you, these are the things that I go through. This is the kinds of stuff that happens to me. I've just learned to deal with it. If I get conflict with people who don't like me because I'm asking if they want prayer, I'm being straight up. That's also part of the reason why I stopped doing the live videos for praying for people. That's one of the reasons. The atmosphere has changed. The open door of openness. Let me give you an example. The Spirit. It's a spirit behind it, and it's not Holy Spirit. It's not a loving, open spirit. You guys know what I'm talking about. You probably have dealt with this. You could feel the tension. There's some of your friends. There's some of my friends on this live video. Not right here, right now, but later on they're gonna look at this, and they're gonna go, "I don't like you. You know, I don't like what you're saying." And the reason why they don't like it is because it's them. They the ones that have the problem with people like me or you just praying for people. Why do they have this problem? Because they have issues in their heart. And I'm doing a good thing. I'm not out here bashing people. Again, I told you I've gone to Gay Pride Parade. I pray for so many people. Some people have turned to Christ because of that. Go figure. Crazy. Call me crazy, right? I didn't go out and tell them they were a sinner. I just prayed for them. They got healed. They were so They were so, like, I guess, humbled by that they started crying. I've met many people like this. They've cried. They say, you know what? I don't deserve this. I'm a bad person. I don't even deserve this. And they're like crying. They're saying, you know what? I haven't, I went to church, and this is some people, not everybody. I went to church when I was little. My mom tried to tell me to stay in church. I didn't. I left in my high school years. And they're honest. Look, I have nothing, no stones. They're honest. I slept with different men. I did different things. I partied. And here I am. Now here I am. I'm gay, or I'm living this lifestyle. My mom doesn't approve of it. She's been trying to preach to me, and here you come, and I don't deserve this. Here you come out of nowhere. You pray for me. I get healed, and it's Jesus who still loves me. And so they can't understand that, because they're just like, I thought I was like an outcast. I thought I should not be. I'm not deserving. And so I speak about these things because it's real. It's real. These are the kinds of things that I deal with, or I've dealt with. I've heard from various people, and some of the people that are watching right now can relate to what I'm talking about, because they felt the same way. And there's no stones. Look, I'm not throwing no stones, because I got nothing, man. Look, guys, I'm not a perfect person either. So I know that God can use anybody, and He can use you even in your state right now. Maybe you're not in a place where you wish you could be. Maybe you feel like, I'm not pure, I'm not holy, I'm not that type of person to be used. God can't use me. That's a lie. That's a lie from the devil, and that's not true. God can use you just the way you are. And He wants it, with all your tattoos and everything, with the nose pierced, the whole nine. It don't matter.